rupees. And this is, I'm talking here in India. So these much packages are being offered in data science. So in this session, a quick, that's why I'm setting up this quick context about this session, how it's going to be. So particularly, and there is a myth also. If you see and look around, there are individuals who are from non-IT or non-technical background. They are still, they are also listening these jargons that data science is something which they want to make their career in, right? So what is there in data science and AI? What kind of skills companies they are looking forward to? How ages can help you? Maybe you and other individuals who are listening and watching us live on different channels altogether, that what is there in the career, what are the company's expectations, and how one can make their career in data science. So I'll quickly share my screen. So please, IT team, please tell me if my screen is visible to you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll quickly share my screen. Give me a moment. So I'll I'll just quickly take you to that, what is data science, and start from that part. Then we'll start off our quick session that how ages will help you. So what is data science? A very simple definition, Smile. Data
Yes, sir.
science is making sense out of the data that you also have mentioned to me a few minutes back, right? So the data when we are talking today, we are not talking about the row and column data, right? The data what we are talking, that data could be anything. That data could be your sensors data. That data could be your the WhatsApp images that you are receiving. That data could be the Arogya Setu application might have downloaded in your mobile phone, right? Which was telling you that how many COVID cases are nearby in your vicinity. Have you downloaded that Arogya Setu application?
No, sir.
Okay, but you must be aware about that, right? It's a government of India application, but they asked us to download that application. So in which if you download that application, sorry,
What is the name of application?
this is Arogya Setu application. Arogya Setu.
Yes, sir. I have downloaded.
Yeah. So if you open that application, you will see that how many COVID cases are nearby, what is the positivity ratio. It will tell you all these stuff, right? Not only this, even you can book your vaccination as well. So now this is one example. Let's take an example of Dunzo Daily. You must have seen these advertisements every day, right? So very creative advertisement they are coming up with. The groceries will be delivered to you 15 minutes down the line. You can track where exactly your delivery partner is. Let's take an example of these Ola Uber application, the way they are predicting you the cabs, the way they are predicting you how much fare that you have to pay for that particular ride. Are you getting my point? The applications I'm talking. And these applications, every day today, you are using these applications. For an instance, Flipkart and Amazon, right? We are purchasing a lot of stuff from Flipkart and Amazon, right? So if you start searching something on Flipkart and Amazon, it will start giving you some recommendation. Have you seen that?
Yes, sir.
It works in the same way, like you go to the any retail store, and these retailers, these salesmen, they will tell you the products, right? So my point, what I'm trying to tell you is, when we talk about data, that data has different dimensions now. Even this session, what I'm doing right now over Zoom or this live interactive session, so even this is a data I'm transmitting. Right? Once I'm done with that session, even the platform will tell me how was your experience. Even the same kind of feedback you might have received in your WhatsApp calls also, right? So this is how they are tracing down the data points, that how was the customer experience, to give you the best of the experience by using these services. Are you getting my point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So even for an instance, the mobile phone, the calls that you make, it's also a kind of data. So data has different dimensions. It could be images, videos, sensors. Think any kind of data you can think. Now we are moving towards 5G technology, which would be coming up. It's again, only that company will be the winner who will be managing that 5G services in a brilliant manner. So this is how data science, that data is transforming the different organizations, shaping the, reshaping the organizations. Organizations are transforming themselves into a data-driven organization. So you are very right that there is a huge opportunity. A lot of companies are hiring the individuals. I already told you, even at ages, for a fresher like you, there are other individuals who are listening to me. Even for the fresher, you are from computer science background, even for a non-coder, IT graduate, non-technical background guys, the average package is I'm not going anywhere else. At Aegis, the average package would be 13 to 14 lakh rupees, and maximum it goes 18 to 19 lakh rupees. Right? This is the power of in data science and that industry. So this is a quick brief about data science. Now, what data science includes? I'll not speak much about that because most of the things you guys are aware about, but I'll try to clear such points that would be in your head, that difference between data science and analytics are these, both areas are same. So basically, data science includes two areas. Okay, number one, which is called analysis of the data. Can you read that? What is mentioned on the slide? Smile.
Yes, sir.
I can read that. What is written?
Just 1 minute, sir. The Salah is going on.
Okay. Okay, so I'll tell you. So typically data analysis of the data. So be it a small, big, or both, or variety of data, which I talked earlier, be it numeric data, images, text, videos, anything. And if you are analyzing that data, right? So this is the part that comes under analytics. Now, the companies who are hiring the individuals, they are primarily and particularly they are hiring modern data analysts. And who are these modern data analysts? These are the individuals who are able to analyze these images, text, numeric, like a stock exchange price prediction model, right? What would be the, tomorrow the rupee value has been degraded, but what will be the impact, say, after 2 months down the line? These kind of analysis. Weather forecasting, how much it would rain in Mumbai this year, or maybe this June, right? So these kind of analysis with a precision. This is a day-to-day life of a data analyst. For an example, I gave you an example of Flipkart and Amazon, that when a Flipkart or these e-commerce websites should come up with a big billion day sale, or maybe they should come up with a sale on a particular category, maybe it is fashion, apparels, or maybe household items, white good industry, you must be aware, FMCG sector, in which area they should, or the groceries, when or what they should come up. These questions, if the individuals are analyzing, these kind of analytics, that comes under data science. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The another area that comes under data science, what is that? Can you read that on your screen?
Yes, sir. Data products.
Could you read that?
Yes, sir. Amazon recommendation system, chatbot, Ola app, Siri, Alexa, Neramize, breast cancer.
There are a lot of,
app,
you can go and check out that Neramize. It's a brilliant organization, and they are doing amazing research in cancer detection using the AI and data science techniques.
Yes,
so
sir.
Now, and I have given you this example of the recommendation system that, as you can see on the screen, if you put up a gray shirt, you will get a similar kind of options. Same goes with your YouTube recommendation. Same goes with your YouTube shorts also. Same goes with your Facebook videos that you watch, right? Or the TikTok kind of videos. Not only this, it is not restricted, right, in that dimension only. Just take an example of your Netflix, Amazon Prime videos. You watch one series, the system will tell you that there is something for you. These kind of applications they have built, right? Depending upon the taste, what you have got, maybe a crime series you are watching, or maybe any documentaries you are watching, the system will tell you or guide you or recommend you the similar kind of tastes that you are interested in, right? So these kind of applications, that comes under data products. And some call it data engineering aspects as well. That comes under that. Clear? Till now, do you have any question?
No, sir.
Okay.
So
So these.
excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
what is the difference between data analyst and data science?
Okay. So data science is you can take it in that way. Data science is an ocean, okay, under which there are a lot of skills and the techniques are coming up. Next slide will reveal that question that you asked me, and you will get the answer, but still I'll give you a rough understanding. Data science is an ocean, right? Under data science, as I told you earlier, the number one part, that what comes under that? Data analytics and data products. Some call it data engineering as well. But if you talk about data analytics, that is majorly restricted towards analyzing the data, creating some visualization, the reports also, right? For an example, if you might have seen IPL matches, right? In the IPL matches, you might have seen there are beautifully dynamic maps that you can see that would come in. A player is playing, what was the average, what would be the possibility that this team will hit how much runs or scores, how much score that team will make, right? These kind of graphical presentation. It's a visual presentation of the data that comes under data analytics, right? As I gave you some example that if, for an example, Flipkart and Amazon, we are very, very much inclined towards shopping, most of the youngsters. So you might have be analyzing that when and how these companies, they are coming up with a sale. Like BAP off fashion sale, a lot of, creative terms they do come up with, boss or kind of different segments they do come up with, right? In apparel sales, in electrical appliances sales. So on what basis their team, they are deciding then when they should come up with a sale for this particular, right? So that kind of analysis. For an example, you must be aware about share market. You might have heard of that, right?
Yes.
That every company, they would have a share, right? And it has a value. If you want to predict that what would be the share value of this particular share that the individuals, the buyers, they have purchased after 5 months down the line. These kind of prediction, projection, forecasting, that comes under data science. Now, it is very difficult for those individuals who have a traditional analytics background, because under data science, there are a lot of skills that do come up with. So now all these applications that I talked about, that includes the skill sets. One need to have their skills like Python, machine learning. Even a data analyst, they need to know these skill sets, right? Then the major aspect, the major role has to play is the statistics. You must have heard of that, right? And you must have studied that as well, right? So this is what comes under data analytics. Another thing is data products, which is a bigger picture. Some call it data engineering as well, where you are responsible for designing the whole process, starting from the inception of the data till the execution. These products like Amazon recommendation system, chatbot, Siri, Ola application, these are all data products, right? So are you getting my point? I believe I answered the question, difference between data analytics and data science. So now, as I told you, the next slide will give you a better clarity. So what is data science? Data science, it is, as I told you, it's all about ocean, right? Under which it's a combination of traditional analytics approaches. So if I ask you, or if you scratch your head, or guys who are listening me online or who have joined this session through other channels as well, they can put up here their answers over chat box, over YouTube and other channels as well. So what comes under traditional analytics? Can you think of any traditional analytics approaches?
No, sir.
Okay. Have you studied Excel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that Excel is what? Excel, advanced Excel is a traditional analytics based techniques. You can put statistics, which is the major backbone for data science. That plays a very vital role in the traditional analytics and a modern data analytics as well, right? You're starting from mean, mode, median. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Right. So typically these kind of analytics. So, and that statistics we all have studied, right? Even a BCom graduates, they do study statistics. And since you guys mostly are coming from technical background, though non-IT and technical, it's a mix of all the individuals listening and watching the session. So you have studied mathematics, the statistics part of it, starting from your mean, mode, median, standard deviation, linear regression, logistic regression. All these skill sets comes under traditional analytics approaches. Then you can put up some IT tools also that most of you might have studied as well, which is called SQL. One of the IT tool massively being used under data science. Then comes your big data, right? So what is that big data? Any idea anyone would have? You guys can type on chat box and you have you can interact with me. So what is that big data? Anyone? Do you have an idea about what is big data? What is that big data? Any idea do you have? So I'll tell you. So big data is nothing, a data which is huge, as the name suggests. But if you get into a technical aspect of that, big data is responsible for storing the real-time data that companies are generating, at the same time to analyze that data as well. And under that big data, there are majorly two skill sets, which is a part of big data ecosystem that comes, and companies, they're looking forward for these skill sets, which is called Hadoop and Spark. Have you heard of that, Hadoop and Spark?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah. So that Hadoop, right? So that Hadoop and Spark, now Spark is picking up like anything. They are majorly responsible for storing the data and analyzing it in the real time. Most of the companies, they are applying Hadoop, where they are analyzing the real-time data, creating different Hadoop clusters as well. And because of which, the process of analysis or analyzing data in real time is very fast. So these big data tools are very much plays a very vital role in the data science. Then comes your AI. So if I ask you, what is AI? Any idea? So this is called artificial intelligence, right? So which is a full form, but what is that artificial intelligence? If we are making a system smart enough, or if we are putting some human capabilities into a system. System means a computer or an application, right? For an example, nowadays, you must have used Google Lens, right? You put up that lens to any image and Google Lens will tell you what exactly that plant or flower or maybe animal is all about, right? Which has got that capabilities which human brain has got. Differentiate between a color, red or blue, differentiate between a dog and a cat. So these kind of applications, if we are making machines smart enough so that machine can use their own neural network or AI or machine learning or deep learning concepts, and they are improving their efficiency and a human capabilities like logical reasoning, if we are creating into a machine, these systems are called AI-enabled systems, right? Now under AI, there are majorly two skill sets that would come majorly. What is that? The subset of AI, which is machine learning. And machine learning is nothing, it is majorly all about mathematics. Then comes your deep learning, which is a subset of machine learning. So this whole comes under data science. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
So now, if you are looking forward to make your career in data science, you need to have the skill sets in these areas. And this is what companies they are looking forward to. Now, the applications of these data science, you can name any industry, be it telecom, electronics, e-commerce businesses, massively would be coming up, social media, IT, retail, healthcare, banking, manufacturing. Let's take an example of Tesla. Driverless cars is no more a concept. So applications, almost every industry, they need these applications. So this is the 2022 outlook. As you can see that it will be massively increasing. So 37% new job roles are coming up. 9% non-existent job roles would be there. So individuals like you who are attending the session, this is the right time to build the capabilities. This is the right time to hit it hard. This is the right time to indulge yourself into a training. And this is the time when the companies, they are hiring the individuals. I already told you, for a fresher's point of view, average package 13, 14 lakhs, if you have the right skill sets. And what are these right skill sets? These are the top skills like statistics and probability, machine learning, natural language processing, R language, Spark and Hadoop. A few minutes back, I talked about big data, that skill, Python, which is a language, but it is one of the most easiest thing to learn. Most of you might have been started learning as well. Deep learning, then statistics, I already talked about. NLP, natural language processing, Hadoop, visualization, R language, though R is not that much prominent, but Python companies, they are very much looking forward to. Then there are some scikit-learn, social media. Then there are operational related techniques which is required from the individuals to learn, marketing analytics, social media analytics. I talked about SQL a few minutes back. Retail banking massively is being used, analytics is being used. Graph database. There are a lot of skills are there in the industry. So now the point is, how do I enter into this field, and for which we are gathered here on this Thursday evening. So there are two ways you can look into that industry. Number one, at Aegis, we are hiring big time the research associates and data research scholars. You can write to us if you would have any skill sets like R, Python, machine learning. You can write to us at cmc@aegis.edu.in, or you can write to me, Ritin.j. I'm Ritin Joshi at aegis.edu.in. We will scrutinize your profile, and if we found it good, maybe you will get a chance to work upon various projects. Another area you can look forward to is the higher education, right? So, because this is the best way, what we believe in, that if you are looking forward to hit any platform hard, if you want to acquire the skill sets, if you want to become a go-getter in the industry, so then you can look forward to join these programs that we offer. Okay, so I'll quickly share my screen with you. So majorly there are individuals who are non-coders, and there is a question like most of the individuals are from IT background. For them, it would be relevantly or maybe comparatively little bit easy, I would say, to do a transition. But there are individuals who think that they are from non-coding background, mechanical, civil, BBA, BCom, MBA graduates. Believe me, guys, at Aegis, the institution I'm from, it's been almost 8 years. We have been offering Asia's one of the best master's program in data science, and 50-55% individuals, the applicants, the candidates whom we train, they are coming from these non-technical and non-IT backgrounds. And eventually the packages are the same, like average is 13-14 lakh rupees. So why this happens? Because data science can do a transition. Because data science is not a rocket science, number one. Any individual who have studied, who have a logical reasoning capabilities, analytical reasoning capabilities, anyone who has a passion to make their career in data science. And this slide, in coming few minutes down the line, I'll show you certain individuals who are coming from absolutely non-coding, pharmacy background guys. There are BCom graduates, MBA graduates. There are individuals who are biology graduates, and they have been doing exceptionally well in the industries. So you can look for the program as I talked about. So you can look for the program like one of the best programs we have come across, which is a master's in data science by New York University. Barclays also they offer programs. 2 years program in India offered by IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bangalore, and IIM Bangalore. They club together and they're offering 2 years master's program. This is you can look forward to, or you can look forward for the master's program that we offer. Quick brief about us. We are primarily an institution. So we started our journey almost 2 decades back in 2002 with the support of Bharti Airtel, because that was a time when telecom disruption was happening. Like nowadays, we are listening to jargons around data science. That was the time telecom was developing. So that time, two major collaborations had happened in India. One, it happened with IIT Delhi and Aegis Mumbai. And this is how we come into an existence, very humble beginning. And we started offering at that time Asia's only master's program in telecom management in order to develop the cross-functional leaders in telecom management. 8 years back almost, we joined hands with IBM and we established high-end labs and we started offering Asia's only master's program in data science, cyber security. These areas we started offering the programs. You can look for other areas like Data Science Congress, Aegis Ramble Award. So we have a deepest penetration in the organizations. So now coming back to the main agenda, like why you should look forward for data science. So if you guys are somebody who wants to build a product like Ola application, Amazon's recommendation system, driverless cars, some meaningful insights from the data, which I was discussing in the previous slides, then this is the right platform for you, because we have been developing these skill sets under our data science delivered platform, where we work upon various real projects. And the programs that we offer, these are all applied programs under which candidates, they are working upon these projects and they are showcasing these projects to the world. If you want to launch your career in the high paid areas, I would say, like data science, AI, analytics, machine learning, with the India's best classroom PG programs, then you're most welcome. This is the program you can look forward to. Highest paid areas, as I already mentioned, irrespective of your background, whether you are coming from commerce background, BCom graduate, electrical graduate, civil engineers, this is the right platform for you. We have every batch. It's been 8 years we have been offering, as I told you. And the new batch is starting from August 29th, yes. And that is our 22nd batch. And till now, every batch we have seen 50-55% individuals, they are coming from non-technical, non-IT, these areas. So, and since 2015, as I told you, almost hundreds and thousands of graduates have launched their career in data science and they have become data scientists, because 90% companies who recruit from Aegis, they provide you the job offers of data scientists. So it's an 11-month program, which is a postgraduate program in data science, business analytics, and big data. These are all three areas, all three dimensions we are covering up in this program. It's an 11-month program, full-time classroom training program that we offer. Background doesn't make any difference. So whether you are from coding background, no coding background, you're most welcome. As I told you, this is the India's first institution that started with data science master's program. This program will also provide you, as I told you, the Data Science Congress, Aegis Gramble Award. These are the innovation verticals what we have got with us. So where you can, it will provide you the platform where you can meet and network with the tech leaders globally. And these are the tech leaders who will be your recruiters. The personalized training and mentoring by the experts, from the top-notch experts, data scientists, the project mentors, they will guide you and providing you these skill sets, which is required by the companies. As I told you that these are the platforms, as you can see, the team, they are projecting their project to the world, like the intelligent vision. So that team, they created a brilliant project and they showcased that project to a Data Science Congress, which is one of the largest global event that Aegis will host. And we provide them the platform. And there are a lot of other platforms where we provide these opportunities to the individuals. So what they have done, if you just click a selfie with your friends and upload it to the system will tell you a brilliant story. So this is a kind of intelligent vision project what they have created, and there are a lot of other projects which they have showcased. So through which you can showcase and build the capstone project, and this will help you to get a meaningful job in the organization. Also, the first phase application of this program is open, and for this first phase application, candidates, they will get an opportunity to get the assistantship, which is a kind of a scholarship that will vary up to 2.5 lakh rupees, depending upon your performance in the interview and the test. I'll tell you how the process to get enrolled in this program. Education loan also participants will get from the leading banks, that is IDFC. They have connect with us, say they join hands with us. So financial is not a burden. Best placements, as I told you, like freshers, minimum started from 8.5, maximum goes 18-19 lakhs. Experienced candidate, if you are listening to me and watching the session, it goes like 50 to 500% hike. Highest packages what we have given, what we have provided is 40 to 65 lakhs. It went that much. So we have the industry association with the leading giants like IBM, AWS, Educate, UBTech, which is a leading robotics organization. The curriculum, I have already given you some skill sets which is required, and that curriculum is based upon the skills which is required by the industries. So most comprehensive curriculum, that the exposure that you will get with a practical exposure, because it's a complete applied program. So candidates, they will get the exposure on data science, analytics, statistics, machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, ML over Azure, ML over AWS, visualization, R, Python, Google TensorFlow, ClickSense, Tableau. These are all visualization techniques as well. Hadoop, Spark, SQL, all these areas, individuals, they get their hands dirty with the technology. And the program that we offer, this is a completely globally acceptable credit structure. So after doing this program, candidates, if they have intention to go for double masters or PhD, one can easily go and opt that option. So as I told you that this program will provide you a platform where you can build your own tech startup and launch your startup ideas and make it scalable with the top-notch project experts at Aegis and the leading data scientists who will be guiding you. These are the successful alumni, as I told you earlier, like Samir Pohali. If you can see, this guy, though he's come from BTech in IT background, picked up by Johnson & Johnson as a data scientist, and that company offered him a stipend of ₹1 lakh package. Bharat Solanki comes from mechanical background. As I told you, mechanical, civil, all these individuals, they are there. So he comes from mechanical background, picked up by Nielsen as a data scientist. This gentleman, Ayush Kumar Singh, comes from electronics background, picked up by Johnson & Johnson with a 1 lakh stipend. And the package what he has been offered is a per month package as a leading data scientist. Falguni comes from IT background, picked up by data scientist, by Oppo. The alumni is what we have got. They have reached to a leadership position like Puneet Rathore, comes from IT background though, and currently he is a director for Morgan Stanley. Michelle Rebello comes from electronics and communication background. Currently she is the data scientist working with Nielsen. There are other lot of example like electronic graduates. Vigneshwaran comes from electronics and instrumentation background, picked up by Ernest and Young, leading organization, major recruiter at Aegis, picked up by that data scientist. Saurabh Vidwai, currently he is working as a data scientist with Z5. Abhishek Gupta comes from, he's a BCom graduate, picked up by Pharmeasy. Aniket Chaudhary comes from mechanical background, picked up by NSC, National Stock Exchange Organization, then as a data scientist. These are the individuals come from, these are for the executive batches, like who are the experienced individuals, come from different backgrounds and working in the leading organizations, like Raj Darshan, Director for Formatics, Suhas Alyalkar, more than 32 years of experience he has got, principal consultant. He's working with Hexaware background. He's coming from, currently he's providing the consulting with the leading organization. Pallav Bhattacharya, he's a lead data scientist and business excellence for Edelweiss organization. Sudarshan Shidore comes from a BTech and MTech, MBA background from IIM Indore. Currently, he heads the entire data science vertical at TCS. He's a full-time graduate though, and though he had the experience, but he opted for full-time program because he wanted to explore the things from the scratch to advanced level. So these are a lot of alumni that you will find, and there are a lot of videos that you will also found on YouTube where the individual, they are sharing their experiences. Audambar Dev, as you can see this guy. So if you can go out and check out our YouTube channel that is called Aegis TV, you will meet with these alumni. I'll play some of the videos. So he's Audambar, comes from pharmaceutical background.
We are at the Aegis campus placement drive for the postgraduate program in data science. And
So
I
you
have
can
with
look
me
out these
one
videos
of the
because
candidates,
almost every
Audambar
alumni
Dev,
is a
who
proud
has been
rock
placed
star
in
of Aegis,
Ascent Health.
sharing their
He has
experiences.
done
We
his
have
bachelor's in
thousands of such
pharmacy
videos you
and
will
now
find.
a postgraduate in
That lady, Shruti Zope, she comes from
Mr. Sound.
the BCom background. She's a BCom graduate. So you might have seen that GeoMart application, right? So entire GeoMart application is designed by Shruti Zope, and she is being picked up by Geo, though comes from that. So you can check out the entire video where she's sharing their experiences, how much challenging it is for her or easier for her to do the transition. So the point I'm trying to show you that there are a lot of such individuals who are coming from non-IT, non-technical background, BCom graduates,
Very good evening to
MCom
all our
graduates,
participants and YouTube viewer.
mechanical
Our
graduates,
today's
civil
alumni
engineers. They are doing
speaker is Srishti
exceptionally well in the
Zopi
industry.
from PGP batch 2018-19. She is currently working as Assistant Manager, Decision Scientist, Customer Analytics at Geo Platform Limited. She is bold, dynamic, business-oriented data storyteller having excellent analytical and leadership skills. She is curious to learn.
So moving
Mr.
on, there are a lot of
Saurabh.
such videos you will find, guys, over YouTube channel. So hundreds of data science have the data science enthusiasts have become data scientists with as high package as 40 lakhs. So now you can also do that. You are just a one step away. Applications are open. Also, these are some white papers that we have published with Deloitte, so which you can download, and this will give you some understanding about where the world is moving. So you can download these white paper we have published with Deloitte and KPMG, who are our knowledge partners. Another white paper we have published with VPhrase, that is challenges and solutions to improve the understanding of the data. You can download it. This is the YouTube channel. This is what I was discussing. You will find tons of videos, guys, where the aspiring journey of these individuals who are just like you sitting on that side of the table, and now they are currently leading the industries, working as a chief data scientist, coming from different backgrounds altogether, as I told you and I showed you also. So you can subscribe to that channel, Aegis TV, and hit the bell icon. I sound like one YouTuber, but this is for your own good. Irrespective of watching TikTok videos, guys, if you would spend some time, because we keep coming up with various such exciting sessions from the leading tech giants, data scientists as well, workshops as well. So whenever you are available, that notification will appear on your screen, and you can join wherever you are on the fly on the go. You can subscribe yourself to Data Science Gyan, which is a community we have. You will find that page on our Facebook page, and you can search it and subscribe to that. Any upcoming event, you will get the information on that page, and you can register yourself on a prior basis, and you will get a the VIP entry where you can directly interact with the leading tech giants, data scientists globally, and resolve your questions if you would have any. So you can take these meetups and sessions what we're conducting in a live interactive way. So these are the programs quickly I'll talked about earlier, which is a full-time postgraduate program in data science, business analytics, and big data, which is an on-campus model. 11-month program. Classes will be held 6 days a week. Commencement date is 29th of August. Applications are open. First phase applications are open. Individuals should have a graduation degree, irrespective of any background, as I told you. Once you receive your application, you need to appear for the online application, ages aptitude test you have to give. Then you need to appear for the interview, which is a live interview. And in case you get through and shortlisted, you will get the admission offer. Seats are very limited, guys. Only 60 seats are there. We do not take large batch. It's a very small batch what we take, because we are always looking for and voraciously looking forward to get a good candidates. So full time, it's also we have an option for live interactive mode of delivery as well, where the candidates who are in some different remote areas or maybe sitting in Dubai, UAE, or US, Singapore, other countries, they can join these live interactive full time program. Process is the same. Eligibility criteria is the same. We also offer executive programs, which is a weekend on-campus Saturday, Sunday mode of delivery. That batch is starting from July 2022, for which the applications are open. Process, online application. Once you receive the application, you need to appear for the interview. We also offer live interactive executive model, which is a weekend Saturday, Sunday model, in which the classes will be held on every Saturday and Sunday. Same 11 months duration. Commencement date is July 2022. Quick program highlights, guys. Already I have given you some highlights, but again, I recap these points. Program will be taught by the best of the brains, top data scientists, top-notch project mentors. It's a globally acceptable program, as I told you earlier. The major emphasis of this program, as I told you in the beginning, it's an applied program. Participants, they typically get to work upon 7 to 8 real-life projects and capstone project. I gave you some example earlier, which will make you go-getter and stand out from the crowd. And this is what companies they're looking for the hiring purpose. Exposure you will get from the various labs what we have got, AWS, and the high-end lab setup what we have got. Industry-led, most comprehensive curriculum that I showed you in the beginning that you will get. Education loan you will get from the IDFC and the financial assistance we provide. Again, I repeat, till first phase of application deadline, which is 20th of June, candidates are eligible for the scholarship, which is the kind of the assistantship that we provide that typically varies up till 2.5 lakh that you will get. The leading LMS system, what we have got with us. So participant, whatever lecture we deliver, participants, we record and upload these sessions to our learning management system. And candidates, they can revive these sessions any point of time. And the career management center, which is icing on a cake, which helps you in terms of providing the best of the placements with the top-notch firms globally. Research assistantship, as I told you, 50,000 to 2.5 lakhs. This is the amount that you will get. And this is only option available till first phase of applications are open, which is 20th of July. Bank loans are available from the IDFC First Bank. So they will provide you the education loan. So financial would not be a burden for you. Again, I'll tell you the process. Online application is open. First phase deadline is 20th June. Aptitude test and followed by the interview, which will be happening on 25th and 26th June. In case you get through and shortlisted, we give the admission offer. And the batch size is only 60 guys. So if anybody would have any question, would love to answer your queries if you would have any. So anybody would have any questions?
Sir,
yes, please tell me.
I am an average student in statistics and mathematics. I am eligible for that data science, or I have to choose cyber security?
See, I'll tell you, cyber security would be a way too technical. And for that, you have a proven track record of networking and all these areas. But for you, see, first thing, you need to prove your worth for data science. You are eligible, considering your background, that you gave me an example, you are eligible to apply for this course. Very good. But you need to prove your worth. Smile. Okay. So if you would be able to crack the interview and the test, certainly you will be on board. Okay. Because as I told you, there are three things which is required for the candidates who are looking forward to make their career in data science. What is that? Individuals, they should have, again I repeat, logical reasoning capabilities. Individuals should have that much of logical reasoning capability, analytical reasoning capability, uh, a problem solving approach, and also a passion to make their career in data science, right? And the aptitude test, which I talked about, it would be a general aptitude test. What kind of questions you can expect, so that you can apply. And guys who are listening to me, other areas like YouTube and other channels where we are online. So applications are open, as I told you, right? So once we receive your application, you need to appear for the aptitude test and the interview. In case you get through and shortlisted, as I told you, you will get the admission offer letter. What would you can expect in the aptitude test? Logical reasoning based questions, elementary mathematics, data interpretation based questions, basic computational based questions. This would be asked. Okay. And once you are done with the aptitude test, you have to appear for the interview, which plays a very vital role. And in the interview, we need a candidate who is passionate, who is hardworking, who have a logical reasoning capabilities. And the interview panelists, they will gauge you on various parameters. If we find you good, certainly you will be on board. Smile, I believe I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, any more questions do you have?
Sir, a little bit overview of cyber security, sir, because I don't know about cyber security. What is the requirement?
The requirement would be, the way data science is moving, cyber security is also required, because you need to protect the entire digital assets of the organization. Okay. So now, even if you talk about cyber security, that is moving toward a different dimension altogether, because today the kind of threats we are observing or receiving, these are mostly advanced persistent threats. Okay. So you must have heard over the past WannaCry, ransomware attack, these kind of world we are living in, right? Where the Paytm threats are happening. Once the money is gone, nobody can trace that record where exactly that money has gone, right? So it's gone, kind of gone forever. So now if you want to hunt down these cyber bullies, so you need to have a proven skill sets. And ideally those individuals who have an interest for networking, who are very good at Linux or car Linux based systems, who are good at networking, these areas, then this is the area which you can explore. But today the cyber security is moving towards the AI and the different dimensions altogether. Okay, like machine learning for cyber security, these skill sets you should have. AI for cyber security, Python for cyber security. So this is more technical. But data science, it's a blend of both. It is technical plus that requires some analytics kind of ability. Your brain functions in an analytical way. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
And that data science industry is insanely, the packages are insanely high, which companies are offering. With our experience, like we can tell you, a fresh graduates like you, Smile, even I talked about those individuals who have proved their worth, who are average student, but who proved their worth in the tests and the interviews for appearing in this program. And we hired them over the past. And even we have hired those individuals who are non-IT graduates. As I told you, right? 50-55% graduates we have who are coming from non-technical, non-IT primary, non-coders, non-coding background, mechanical, civil, electrical. And the packages what they have got, average is around 13-14 lakh rupees, and maximum it goes 18 to 19 lakhs. These were just like you only. So only one thing is required: which institution you are picking up, what kind of skills you are getting trained upon, and what kind of projects exposure. When I say project, these are not cut, copy, paste projects that you might have done in your BTech also, right? So I'm talking about the project which is a real project, where you are working in a real problem statement with the real-time data. Right? This will make you stand out from the crowd, and this is what companies they are looking forward to. So considering your background, I would recommend the data science would be a better career option.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Clear? Anybody would have any questions?
And sir, the only language is required Python, or it
Only
both
Python.
are Our
See,
language is also.
R is there, but see, the scope of R is quite narrow down. Companies are not looking for R majorly. Right?
Okay.
So because there was a time, I mean, 3-4 years back when R was very prominent, but now it is all about Python.
Okay, sir. Sir, the language only required for the data science,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I would suggest you smile. You have time because you're in final year, and other candidates who are listening to me and watching this session. So you can go ahead, fill the application. As I told you, applications are open. Once we receive, your interview would be scheduled. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All the very best to you guys for joining the session. And I believe you might have get certain insights on that. And if you have any questions, I have left you with my coordinates. You can reach out to me on my direct numbers as well. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, sir.